So if you're a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign, this might be a reading for you. Take what works, leave what doesn't. Messages are for the greatest and highest good. I am Raven Black Star, and welcome to my channel. So let's see what's going on for all of you guys. I do want to start with your thumbnail, which is the card of adjudication. It's what you see when you go to log on. Here's this card of adjudication. For a few of you, you may be going to court for whatever reason. Maybe it quite possibly could be about a marriage dissolving. For others of you, you just may be going to court and are awaiting some kind of a judgment. Now, I'm also, as I say that, I'm also feeling like some of you may be feeling a little judged as well. So please take what works, leave what resonates. Take what works, see what doesn't. All right, we all know who we are in the story. So let's see what's going on, dear universe, with all of our Leos at this time. So the card of the Observer and the Fates comes out. So I think you see a situation as being very karmic. I mean, this is a card of karma here. It's almost as if now you're starting to see a situation as very karmic. Maybe you didn't see it that way before. But I think just kind of having this awareness of this being a big life lesson that some of you may be going through. Again, we have this card of adjudication. You know, maybe this transitioning, whatever it is that you are going through, whatever the situation is, whether it's, you know, a marriage lawsuit, or whether or not it's money or it's property, whatever it is, I feel like this is a very big karmic lesson for you, Leo. So, the good news is once you recognize, you know, that this is a lesson to be learned, it's almost as if you put the brakes on it and you start to really get a handle on life in a situation that has been going out of control. I almost feel as if for some of you Leos, you almost feel as if something has spun out of control. So, you know it's time to move on and to move away from this energy. So I'm really happy to see you doing that. And as you move away, it's like you make a decision that you are going to move on, or maybe you get, you know, an ending to a situation. It brings you a lot of luck. It's almost as if, as challenging and as difficult these past few months may have been for you, it's almost that is now in turn coming back at you through some really, really good luck and things of that nature. So I think you're going to start to see that your life has, you know, a little magical twist to it. It's about time, isn't it? So we do have two cards that came out, which is Truth Be Told Reversed and the card of Regeneration. So I think you're finally at a point where you're being truly honest with your situation. You know, it's like getting real. That's what these two cards tell me. Like, you are really getting real with life, and it's like you're grabbing the reins, you're getting a hold of things. You're going to renew this whole thing that's been keeping you down. Because if you've been feeling like you're spiraling out of control, you know, it's like you can't keep up. You just can't keep up. The bills just seem to consume you. You know, maybe you start to finally start making some moves that will alleviate some of the stress that has been caused because of fill in the blank. All right, so yeah, open yourself up to the possibilities of things that you may never have. You're coming up, it's like you're rising up out of the ashes. You're going to get your life together. Everything's going to turn around because you're willing now to really face things head on. All right, so yeah, time to get back on track. All right. Okay, anything else before we move on to the tarot, dear universe? Anything else? Oops, we have a few things. All right, happy. See, I see things turning out. So I've seen the card of serendipity, and I've seen this card of happy. So, you know, you're moving out of what may have been a real dry spell, one of bad luck. It just seems like every time you turn around, there's something else going on. I feel like now the tables turn in your favor. It's almost as if Now you're one of these people on the wheel of fortune, and you're coming to the top where you're going to start to feel good again. Yeah. So there is a situation that you are involved with, and inclined. I feel as if you may be very, very tapped into your intuition. The problem is when you get these feelings or knowings or whatever you want to call them, don't question them. Like, don't question them. It's the language of the universe. It's as if your intuition is telling you, hey, this is not a good time to go to the store. And you keep hearing this in your head. Hey, it's not a good time to go to the store. Oh, don't go to the store. This isn't a good time to go to the store. And what do? You get in your car and you go to the store. And what happens? You are now stuck in traffic for 2 hours. Told ya, don't go to the store. It would have been better to wait 2 hours at home and let that accident be cleared up and then go to the store. So I feel as if, don't question your intuition, Leo. All right. So if you're and something is just drawing you, follow that spontaneity. It's showing you a new way of life that I think you really need. It's almost as if the spirit's injecting little bits and pieces of good luck around you, for you to find that faith in life again. All right, so moving on, we are going to turn to the Druidcraft Tarot. I'm on this kick. I have quite a few decks. My next deck, I think I might pull out, is going to be the Vice Versa deck. I haven't pulled that one out in a long time. It keeps wanting to come out. Ten of Cups, reverse, comes straight up out of the deck for you. So again, if you are going to court to resolve some kind of a relationship issue, okay, we have marriage reverse, we have Ten of Cups. That to me, kind of, a divorce. Maybe it's finally settled. Yep, finally settled. So I'm going to show you these cards that I have here. All right, so we have, or maybe settled by the full moon. Okay, right now we are in the energies of a new moon. So I'm feeling as if, this is a situation. It's been with you for quite a while. We have the Five of Cups reversed with the Eight of Swords reversed. But the fact that they are both reversed, I feel as if you are finally moving on from a very, very dark, deep, heavy period of your life. This is one where you have felt really mentally, maybe a little stressed, trapped, what have you. But I feel like you are really moving out of that. I mean, it's closure. This whole adjudication thing is a closure. So you're ending a big cycle. And I feel as if, you are being shown a new cycle. Being gifted a new cycle, being gifted a new opportunity. Because right now, for you, Leo, there's a lot of magic in your life. All right, so look for it. It's right around. I mean, for some of you, you won't even have to look for it, but it's there. Okay, there's a lot of magic. It's almost like you're feeling that renewed sense of the sun again, which is your sign. So to have a Leo not feel happy is a very difficult thing. It's not your nature. Your nature is to be nice and bright. So I feel like you'll start to find yourself again here real soon. All right, dear Tarot, what else do you have to say to our Leos today? All right, so let's talk about the cards I have here on the table. So I feel as if there is something that you absolutely love to do, okay? And I say this because we have the Lovers next to this Eight of Pentacles. I'm also wondering whether or not a few of you are going to start to have some kind of a fling with somebody in the workplace. So, could be two different ways. See how the cards are? But I almost feel like this person who you are seeing at work, you are doing this in secret. You are doing it in secret. It's not a good thing. I just want to say this, okay? I just feel, I'm just totally against having relationships in secret. because somebody always gets hurt, okay? And I feel like this is one of those things. You and this person hook up at work. You don't want other people to know. You try to like sneak away. It could ruin your relationship at home. You trying to sneak away to be with this person. So don't rock the boat, okay? If you're not happy in your marriage, you're not happy in your marriage. Don't go looking for someone to fill that space, right? So anyway, I do see that at work. Um, we do have the magician reversed here. I don't like the magician reversed because I feel as if in this situation, this person that you are getting involved with here at work is somebody who, you know, they're kind of using you. You know, it's like, how do I make work a little bit more interesting? Well, gosh, you know, maybe if I start flirting with this person, you know, definitely puts a new spin to the day, doesn't it? So I feel as if this person is controlling everything. So maybe, you know, you're saying to them, hey, I would like, you know, let's hook up at the party. You know, let everybody know that we're together at the party. And they're like, no way, you can't do that. You can't do that. You know, so I think you have to really look at, you know, whether or not you really want to get involved with anybody at work, because I don't feel like it is a very positive relationship. It is just that relationship of a true lust. And look, like to have attention and be flirted with. Come on. You know, especially a Leo, but all of us really love to have the attention of someone, right? So just watch that during these next few weeks. All right, so the other thing I see is that um, some of you may be feeling like, okay, you're moving on, you finally got a grip, things are coming to a head, everything's closing up, you know, finally you're done with court, you've got the divorce. Now what? That's what I feel like. Now what? What do I manifest? What do I want? What do I manifest? What do I want? What do you want, Leo? You want a good job? You want something that's going to provide for you? What do you want? Right? Hey, Eric. Well, good for you. Congratulations. Yeah, so I think it's time for you to speak up about what it is you really want. What is it? I mean, I can't help. I mean, she's looking at that pentacle and she's like thinking, what is it that I really want? How do I really want to make money? What do I really want in life? Do I really want a house in Malibu with a pool? Or would I be happier in the woods of Montana? Do you know what I mean? Like, really think about that, Leo, because I feel as if that is something that will be coming towards you in the next few weeks. Really looking at what is it that I want. Because right now, it's like, okay, you have a clean slate, do whatever you want. Where are you going? Where are you going? So I think it's time for you to really make those decisions. All right, so endings and beginnings for you, Leo. I do see that. So another tarot deck. All right. Eric, we'll throw some cards on that, okay? All right, dear Leo, what else do we have going on? What else do we have going on regarding this spread for our Leos? Grateful, thankful for these messages. All right off the bat. Yeah, it's almost as if you are coming out of, you know, this place of, I mean, you're just like shifting gears out of love and focusing towards your work. All right, and listen, that might be what it is, because see these people, they're watching you work. I mean, when you start to do your thing, okay, you are doing your thing. And look, I do see somebody burning the candle at both ends, Eric. Yeah, Eric, you may be putting in a lot of hours, just saying. Anyway, I feel as if you are breaking out of a dark spell. You know, you're coming back in. You've been a little depressed. So now you've turned all of your energy towards your work. Well, people see your work. They see what you're doing. They like what you're doing. That's probably why all of a sudden you have the attention of this magician person, who's looking at you like, she's becoming very attractive. He's becoming very attractive because, who doesn't like the star, right? So yeah, you're really coming out. So that puts you in a position of power. All right, Leo, I'm just going to say it. This is why. I mean, you are doing some work. What are you going to do with it? What do you really want? Do you really want to take your skills and burn the midnight candle for someone else? Or do you want to take your skills and build them towards you, something that would sustain you? So I think it's just a matter of you really looking at, because the ball's in your court. You are the shining star that has the talent, and people know it. All right, so I feel really, really good about you and your work. So chin up, chin up. Good things are coming towards you that way. Yeah. See, I think you rise above everyone else. So, for instance, we'll take Eric because he's over here. He just got a promotion and a different job. It's one of those things. You rise up above the competition. Okay. That is just your energy. You rise up above the competition and you're going to shine. So it's like you take it. It's amazing. I had a friend many years ago, beautiful artist friend. He's gone now, but he would tell me, he's like, oh, one of the problems he had as an artist is that all of his passion towards his art consumes him. But when he falls in love, all of his passion is towards love, and he kept you no longer there, and you're turning it into your work. And that passion is what people really notice. And I've known many Leos that have been so successful in their gifts, their talents, because they really shine bright. I mean, you are the sign of the sun, and you are their namesake. Anyway, good stuff for you, Leo. It's just, I just see this wonderful black and white of your life happening, and you're moving into the white. All right, so I want to turn my attention to Eric over here in a different branch. So to me, this is a pure example of someone who is being recognized for their work and where they probably are more skilled. It's whether or not you want to really go into that area or do the work, because it probably will require you working many more hours. Is that where your passion is? So I think this is the question. Is this where your passion lies, where you are willing to commit and go above overtime? So, the card that flips out is the Ace of Pentacles reversed. I want you to think long and hard whether in the long run it really would be to your benefit. You are in the seat of power. What do you want? Do you really want this offer? I feel like for Eric, he's a little on the fence. Maybe, read between the lines. Maybe there's more that you need to ask, more questions regarding this change, this promotion. What else? What else? What else? What else? Ooh, Eric, I'm going to be so brutally honest here. And you have free will, but the two cards that come up is the Emperor reverse with the Magician reverse. You take this job, you're going to be dealing with a very, very difficult boss. All right. So maybe before you agree to this, I would ask to meet your boss, if you haven't already, and really look up and, kind of, feel the energy, because I don't like these cards, Eric. I'm just going to be really honest. We have the Ace of Pentacles reversed, the Emperor reverse. This is somebody who has a lot of power and misuses it. We have the Magician reversed, Eric. So then on top of that, we have this energy of somebody who's very manipulative. So before you take this offer, really look at what it is that you want. Maybe if you have an opportunity, you set the terms. And if they like your terms, then that tells me they're agreeable. If they're very shut down and closed to anything you have to say, then expect that is how you will be treated. So I would just do a little bit more deeper investigation before you actually, join in. I mean, I think, you know, Spirit's got your back on this one, Eric. All right, so, you know, if something needs to be shown to you that's a red flag, may it be shown. All right, so anyway, that's what I've got for you guys. I hope this resonated. If it did, great. If it didn't, that's okay. Take what works, leave what doesn't. If you don't mind, hit that thumbs up button, like, share, comment, you know, do whatever you can to help get YouTube here. I'm not just a little fish. All right, you guys, I'll see you at the next reading. Until then, bye.